हम होंगे कामयाब हर दिन, मन में है विश्वास, पूरा है विश्वास, हम होंगे कामयाब हर दिन. In previous period, we have assumed two values, capital C is equal to A1 plus A2 cos delta and capital D is equal to A2 sin delta. In previous period, we also assumed amplitude capital A is equal to in square root C square plus D square. Now I am going to put these values in square root. Capital A is equal to in square root instead of C A1 plus A2 cos delta whole bracket square plus A2 sin delta whole bracket square. Capital A is equal to in square root. I am going to expand this bracket. This bracket is just like A plus B bracket square. A square plus 2AB plus B square. S square, that is A1 square plus 2 into first term into second term. 2A1 A2 cos delta plus second term square. A2 square cos square delta plus A2 square sin square delta. Now capital A is equal to in square root A1 square plus 2A1 A2 cos delta. A2 square can be taken outside, cos square delta plus sin square delta. Bracket closed. But the value of this bracket is 1. A is equal to in square root I am getting A1 square plus 2A1 A2 cos delta plus A2 square. This is the equation I am getting. This is the resultant amplitude of two SHMs. In square root A1 square plus 2A1 A2 cos delta plus A2 square. I am going to examine this amplitude under two conditions. Condition number 1, if I take delta is equal to 0, means let me want to say that two SHMs are in the same plane, then I am going to take delta is equal to 0. I am going to put this value in this equation, equation number 1. Two SHMs are in same planes. Then delta is equal to 0. A is equal to under root A1 square plus 2A1 A2 cos 0 plus A2 square, which is equal to under root A1 square plus 2A1 A2 plus A2 square, which is equal to in square root A1 plus A2 bracket square, which is equal to A1 plus A2. This is the resultant amplitude. We have got resultant amplitude A1 plus A2. If I put the value delta is equal to pi, means two SHMs are in out of phase. Case 2, delta is equal to pi. Then equation is going to become A is equal to under root A1 square plus 2A1 A2 cos pi plus A2 square, which is equal to in square root A1 square minus 2A1 A2 plus A2 square, which is equal to in square root A1 minus A2 whole bracket square, which is equal to A1 minus A2. What I have done here? I have assumed two equations earlier in the period, or earlier what we have assumed two values, C is equal to A1 plus A2 cos delta and D is equal to A2 sin delta. I am going to find out the resultant amplitude. How it is to be calculated? We have seen in in the last video, capital A is equal to, in square root, C square plus D square. In square root, A1 plus A2 cos delta whole bracket square plus A2 sin delta whole bracket square. A1 square plus first function, 2 into first function into second function, first term into second term, 2A1 A2 cos delta plus A2 square cos square delta plus A2 square sin square delta. A1 square as it is, 2A1 A2 cos delta as it is. A2 square can be taken outside the bracket. What remains in the bracket? Cos square delta plus sin square delta. But as we know that cos square delta plus sin square delta is equal to 1. Then we are getting this equation, capital A is equal to under root A1 square plus 2A1 A2 cos delta plus A2 square. Quality equation number 1. This is the resultant amplitude. We have got the resultant amplitude of two SHM having phase difference delta. Now let's test this amplitude under two conditions. If two SHMs are in same phase and two SHMs are in out of phase. If two SHMs are in same phase, means phase difference should be delta is equal to 0. Let's put this value in equation number 1 and putting value A is equal to in square root A1 square as it is plus 2A1 A2 cos, instead of delta I have written here 0 plus A2 square. In square root A1 square plus 2A1 A2, the value of cos 0 is 1 plus A2 square. This is the expansion of this bracket in square root A1 plus A2 bracket square. Now take the square root of this A1 plus A2. This is the maximum amplitude. We are getting the maximum amplitude. When we are getting the maximum amplitude? When two SHMs are in same phase. Let's examine if two SHMs are out of phase. If two SHMs are out of phase, two SHMs are out of phase, means I am going to take delta is equal to pi. Let's put this value in equation number 1. Under root in square root A1 square plus 2A1 A2 cos phi A2 square. The value of cos pi minus 1. The equation is going to become A1 square minus 2A1 A2 plus A2 square. This is the, in square root, this is the expansion of this bracket, A1 minus A2 whole bracket square. What we are getting? A1 minus A2. This is the minimum amplitude we are getting. This is the minimum amplitude we are getting. In this period, what we have learned? We have learned resultant amplitude of two SHMs. What is that amplitude? In square root A1 square plus 2A1 A2 cos delta plus A2 square. What I have done? I have taken the value of delta is equal to 0. After putting this value, we are getting A1 plus A2 means two SHMs are in same phase. After that, what I have done? I have taken the value of delta is pi, means I am going to say two SHMs are in out of phase. After putting the value of this delta pi, what I am getting the equation A1 minus A2 means I am getting the minimum amplitude A1 minus A2. Today we are going to stop here. Let's stop here.